Hello there, my name's Sean, also known as the Terminator. Okay, I thought I would record a game in the the Collared Kingfisher Contention, and this is the first Asia game on my channel. And it's going to be... Oh, why did that... that's not deleted. No, not friend, go away. Yeah, we're going to play a duet game in this tournament against Peach. And hopefully, we're getting first, as you can see. And we'll get to see a duet game on my channel. And it's not my first game, this is my... fifth game in this tournament, and we're doing all right so far. And we got Lanky, we got Sri Lanka Blue Magpie. Oh my goodness, look at that tray. Okay, lot to work out here. So, I mean, obviously I can only take 2 of those birds. Obviously with Lanky, that definitely sort of suggests a forest engine, so do we really... But how does a killdeer work in that? I suppose we could use it to lay eggs and get cards to cycle with the warbler, but only gives us 1 egg a turn. And we have got Willy Wagtail as well, so that actually obviously is really good with warbler. So do we actually leave killdeer here? Do we go warbler? Because Philippine Eagle is potentially very good. It's also very unreliable. We do have ornithologists, so, and we also have bird counter. Obviously, warbler works with that. So, but yeah, obviously Sri Lanka Magpie works with that as well. So yeah, we're doing that. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this? I guess we can go... I could just grab some cards here. I mean, it doesn't matter. If we got White Willy Wagtail, we're going to be getting cards, but... Obviously, if Willy Wagtail fails, it's good to have some spares. So yeah, I think we go with that, and we just need to find an egg access, really. Do we take... Maybe we take Shell Duck rather than Rare Node, just in case we want to play it as a wetland bird, but I don't think... Are we going to be given... Obviously our opponent killdeer, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think we've got to here. I think we've got to. It's a weird situation. But yeah, we're gonna go with that, and yeah, hopefully, I mean, with the combination of Wagtail Warbler, we might not have to even take cards at any point in this game. We've got like at least 1 spare in case the Wagtail fails. But equally, we could also just play a wetland bird just in case. Probably not the Shell Duck. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This has the makings of a fun game. Okay, my opponent might be quite surprised to see the killdeer still there, but maybe we can find a pink power and leech off a grass and just let's take those. Are they going to be tempted by that flycatcher with the killdeer? I mean, food for me is going to be points, so I don't mind if you do that. Yeah. Oh, look at that cowbird. You took the killdeer by playing green heron. Okay. I think I probably should take that cowbird. It's annoying, but they're just gonna deny it. So I've got to take it. It obviously works really well with the warbler. So yeah, we'll do some of that. Maybe that'll surprise me and end up not getting grasslands or something, but we'll see. Okay, you took what was in the tray when I took? I can't remember. Okay, let's have a look at these end of rounds. In grassland on pairs of matching nests and horizontal. We've only got one bonus spot that we can take, so we'll take that. Do kind of want that magpie lark that's in the tray. Not an essential, but maybe if we think so. Obviously, the Philippine eagle, that's going to be a priority for this round, getting that out as early as possible to increase its chances of hitting. So if we can get wagtail and eagle out, if I think I can, then we'll do that. And then we can maybe pick up the lark with the wagtail. So we'll see. Having to play the cowbird does slow things down a little bit, but it depends if they give me an eggs or not, I suppose. Okay, Bell's Vareo played. Okay, that's not very good reroll, but that's fine. I think Shadow. We could pick up the lark now, but I'm not too other. Acorn Woodpecker is tempting. It is an forest engine bird, but I think we just take. Okay, I mean we saw recently from a fan video that this is a perfectly good option as a wetland bird when you're going forest, but I don't know. I think given the wagtail, I don't think we're actually going to need, seriously need a wetland bird. It depends if the wagtail fails us loads and we don't find a bonus, then maybe, but I think we can be a little bit greedy here and a little bit patient, and just if we're playing wetland bird, it can be like a big point wetland bird. Okay, you did play Collared, so I'm going to play this now. And yeah, I don't think. Oh, we do get an egg. That's nice. I didn't think about that. So yeah, we're probably not. Yeah, we're going to be, unless we get a bonus space, we're probably not. What would say? We need a bonus space food and an egg from the cowbird. You probably will get one egg from the cowbird. If we can do both of those things, then we can play both of these, but I need the food to be perfect. But I'm going to prioritise the eagle, and if we have to lose the magpie lark, then so be it. We could pick it up with the warbler anyway. We do have 2 cards we can cycle, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, you are doing everything you can not to give me an egg. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's reasonable. But yeah, let's take this nectar. Okay, so we need to get that. So we could play we can play Philippine eagle now. So let's assume that we're not going to get another chance of taking food, and let's just with the wobbler there, wagtail there, and take the lark now. And what we can do is we can play Philippine eagle. Hopefully, is there a bonus spot that the Philippine hits? Pointing left. Yes. Okay. So we can get a worm, and then if we get that one egg, we can play wagtail. If not, then we'll probably just take food again, I suppose. Because we can be a bit patient here. You are going to want to. So you drew birds, but now you've only got a nectar left. So unless you've got a 1 food bet, you're probably going to want to take food. Yeah. So you're going to be denying me that egg for as long as possible. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good tactics. Okay, you draw a bird again, so you're doing everything to avoid triggering the pink power, which is fine. Let's do this, and let's take a worm. We could lay eggs. I mean, yeah, maybe we lay eggs rather than take food. Do we particularly want that scissor-tail flycatcher and trainer particularly? But then if we do that, we won't have anything like spare left. So no, I think if we don't get that egg, I think we just lay eggs here. You're probably going to win the end of round here. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's just lay eggs. You're probably going to give me the egg now, but that's fine. But we're ready to play Magpie, the Wagtail next round. Get the egg, so that is going to mean that one egg is going to mean that I don't have to lay eggs until I've played 2 birds in here. So let's do this. Oh, 2 rats on the first go and then none. That is unfortunate. 30 points already, and Eagle Owl is a fantastic find, so we'll have to take that. So we'll definitely have to get, well, we can actually play Wagtail and Eagle Owl one after the other now, which is really nice. My opponent might want the Smew, a good bird. No. Gained food, fair enough. So now we need to look at these end of rounds here. So on matching symbols, this would be horizontal goes with at least 1. Okay. We need to try and look at this end of round probably more. Yeah, the last end of round is obviously more important than some of the first ones because of the points involved. But yeah, still getting used to the duet board and like the strategy involved. And yeah, we are going to have a good time here because we can take food again, and if we get a couple of eggs we can play the magpie. If not, we'll just lay eggs, it's fine, not a big deal. Tree sparrow, okay. Good to know, so we're not going to be... Okay, couple of spots. Let's go for this one, seeing as it's sort of grouping our tokens a little bit. And it's good for the third end around. Yeah. Looks like my opponent's sort of not relying on... have we got an ethologist here? I suppose you didn't play the Varia there. For that, but I guess you did need some food access. Yes, my opponent's not going fully into the grasslands here. Kind of doing a... But that's fine. Definitely scared off a bit, I think, by the cowbird. Let's take food and just take some random food. Fortunately, we can't avoid triggering the tree sparrow here, so we'll have to. Right, here we go. Push your luck powers. These are going to be fun. 20. I think we can go again. That is unfortunate. I'd have liked that bird. Right, let's just take the robin and cycle it. We could take the Smew. I mean, it does give us cards, which is definitely intriguing. Definitely could be useful, that, actually. Maybe we should think about that. The Saris Crane's not that interesting. So yeah, we could think about this Smew. I'm not in any hurry to play this magpie. I think probably... how long do I have to wait for my opponent to give me 2 eggs? It's probably going to be a while, but I don't know. We'll see. Oof, Agent Coal. More potential grass and defence. That's going to put them right off egg laying if I pick that up. So I'm actually tempted not to do that for that reason. I don't... I've probably come up to the situation now. I've got to think about... Do I want to lay eggs and play the magpie, or should I just play the smew? We could build up some food, actually. There we go. We'll take the 104, thank you. We could build up some food here for the next round to get ready for magpie. Magpie. The thing is, if we laid eggs and played magpie, we'd only get 3 food on cached, so it's not that much. So maybe I'm fine just to be patient a little bit. And just run this engine for a bit, build up some cards, see what Smew gives us. So it's only going to give us, because we have to tuck 2 of them. So we actually only get 2 cards from it, and likely they're going to be decent ones. Not necessarily, but it's nice to, as I say, with the wagtail, just in case it fails, it's nice to have some extra cards. We've got 1 extra card. I don't really care about this for this crane too much, but still, I think it's still useful to have them. We do need to find something to play with the magpie arc, assuming we're going to play it. My opponent's looking good here in this setup. I mean, we're ahead here, but that's only 1. It says 2. I think this is a bit misleading because it says 2, but it's really 1. It's 1 pair of matching symbols. Ooh, cassowary. Kind of wish I still had that downy woodpecker now, but then we wouldn't have space for the magpie. But, yeah, probably not cassowary. I think, should we just play Smew? We can draw from the tray with the Smew, but I don't think I particularly want anything. Should we just take food again before playing the Smew? I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's just play the Smew and see what it gives us. Okay, we can actually take a card as well of the bonus space here. Horizontal, so we still want to try and get horizontal spaces and nest types. If we want a bonus here, maybe we don't want the bonus. Now let's take this because it's close to our setup. It's a good spot. Do we want any of this stuff? Is cassowary not particularly good? Let's just take. Okay, I mean it's a ornithologist bird, so that's not bad. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, nothing. We'll choose to tuck behind this bird. Yeah, so we'll get rid of the crimson chat. And you. Probably not going to play Osprey, that could be cycled. Warbler's definitely potential. Yeah. I think I'm fine to take food here because we can build up some food ready for the next round. When we play the magpie, I definitely would like some more some better food access. Egg rather, some better egg access. That would definitely be handled, like stubble quail or something. Okay, 46. I think we'll just stay with that. That might be a little bit safe. Some people might think that's a bit safe, but we'll go for it. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Don't care about you. Flamingo. Okay. Well, we got a good Rentarge's bird at least. All this food is going to be cached in the next round, so it's not going to be wasted. Points are decent. Oh, it's horizontal rows with at least one. Okay, I've been misreading that. I thought it was, okay, with at least one. Yeah, no. Oh, we succeeded with Phil. Look at that. Oh, thank you very much for that. Oh, no. We haven't even got anything that I want to play in my hand of these. So that's unfortunate. We've got one nest box builder down, and we've got one high point enclosure builder bird here, but that is very sad. I think I'm going to go for enclosure builder here because obviously a lot of nest box builder birds live in the forest, and we're about to fill that, so I think we'll just go for that. Maybe we play the crane then at some point. Maybe we find some double birds, maybe we find the savannah sparrow and stuff to help us. Okay, we won that end of rounds, that's something. Nothing too interesting in the tray. Minor. I'm not going to be copying a killdeer, it's fine. Green Beta here, actually a really good engine bird, so I wonder if they might be tempted by that. You lay eggs. I mean, you could draw cards and change the grain to a nectar. Well, you still can't play it though. You haven't got an egg anyway, so maybe you do lay eggs and pick it up. Please lay eggs and pick it up, because then I can play the magpie. I mean, I really want to get more nectar in the forest, but the feeder's in a bad position, so that's a bit of a problem. If we took food, we're going to get one more nectar in there. That might be the difference, but if we get an egg now, though, what are we going to do once that's down? Because something we could think about here is playing the magpie lark and then laying eggs, just to get a few more eggs down. This warbler could be what we play with the magpie lark. Nice easy play. Definitely something we can think about. Okay, do get that egg. Yeah, how likely is the feeder going to change? Well, I think you have to take. You didn't take anything from the tray, but I think you might want to take food. So I'm gonna play the lark and lay eggs. We don't get any bonus spaces, so we probably have to take one of these, even though it doesn't match up with the rest of us. But I do want to try and compete for this end of round. We only need to get one of these, and if we play this like Saurus Crane, we can get this, and then we can definitely at least tie for that end of round. Actually, is that? I can't never remember what this is. Is that smaller than 50? So the kite won't work for that. So I think it's only the crane that will get that spot. Maybe we should have got. Was it a bowl nest? Yeah, maybe we should have got that for this end of round. Maybe that was a mistake. I just put it there because I was thinking that there might be a chance of attaching them to the rest of the Duet tokens, but realistically, probably not. They're going to want one of those spots. Cat and Sparrow, okay, makes sense. I'm just going to lay eggs. I'm going to delay. I'm just going to delay changing the feeder for as long as I can here. But yeah, we can probably, if we didn't care about the forest nectar, we could just play the magpie, take food twice, and then play a bird, maybe the kite. Maybe the crane. Yeah, this is a crucial spot at the end of the round because of the amount of points. How much of a swing that is to lose that end of round. Because I'm pretty sure that's smaller than 50. Is it greater than 50 then? Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a mathematician. That's equal to or smaller than 50. And that's greater than 50. I'm really not sure. Well, let's just see what... Okay, so they played the green heron. Oh no, that's a grassland bird, so I don't know which one that was. Okay. Right, I think we just play this. Oh no, we have to force it, don't we? Oh no, I don't really want to force it. I think we can afford... Oh, okay, we're going to have to take food here, and we can... I was going to discard a card for more food, but then if we do that, we give them a tree sparrow seed, so I'm just not going to do that. Okay, that's nice. We can go again. Very nice. Okay, we'll take that. I'll go beyond there. We'll take the green bee to get the flamingo. You're not useful. You're an enclosure. Well, both of these are enclosure birds, but I don't think we're going to get that desperate. Hopefully. I think this probably is going to be a dud. There's bonus card, but we do need to play the crane, as I say, for this last end of round. So how much food are we going to left with? We're going to use 3. If we play the crane and the magpie, we're only actually going to have 5 food, so we're not going to be able to anywhere near max the magpie, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the issue with the magpie. Like, is it a bit of a trap because you want to use food to play birds and you need more birds to get more points from the cached food, but you also need the food to play the birds, and then you won't have it to cache, and it's... Yeah, it plays with your mind. Like, I feel like it probably works better when you've got some food giving birds in the forest, food providing birds. Otherwise it's a little bit awkward. But yeah, let's just play this now, and then what do we want? Okay, well, it looks like we're going to lose this end of round. Actually, no, if we play the Sarah's Crane, we can draw it. So let's take this spot. Yeah. You're now full on eggs, or almost full, so you're going to have to take food. I suppose you've not taken food since I changed the feeder, but you're really digging now. We probably won't have to lay eggs again, which would be nice. Make sure we've got these eggs in the forest for the lark. Not that we have much choice because of the bonus space, but let's take some food then. Wow, where's the nectar? We can have a forest engine and not win the nectar here. Okay. So I think we go again. Yes. We could risk it, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. Boo, I hear you say. And don't think Osprey's going to be of any use. No. I don't think. There's lots here we're probably not going to play, but we could reset the tray, I suppose. I suppose we've got so many spare cards now, it doesn't matter. The magpie, why do we keep calling it a magpie? The wagtail misses. Probably more resetting required, but yeah, I think so. They're a bit short on food, so Orange-footed scrub fowl. Okay, nice. That's a nice bird. Let's pay the crane. And get this for... Okay, it is greater than 50. Good to know. Do we take that spot? Maybe we can spend a worm and try and... Yeah, block off their out here. That'd be nice. Let's do that. Actually, no. We want to try... Do drawing this end around more important or trying to block them in? I think drawing the end around is more important. So let's do that. And yeah, we'll just cash. Now we'll cash on some of these big birds like that. And we'll go Philip again. Come on, Phil. Oh, 2 again. So I think it's got 2 in the first roll all 3 times so far. Boo. Well, it didn't do well for us last time. It got us a 0-point bonus card, but okay. Peafowl. It is an enclosure builder bird, but I really don't think we're going to do anything for that. So I think we can't concentrate on getting this kite down. Can we get 2 birds? So that is greater than 50 and a worm. Can we do that? So maybe we do play peafowl. Can we do that and take these 2 spots and like join up? But then it's only joining up 1. It's not that great, but it is blocking them in. I think we'll try that. We'll try that. I think. I want to try and win the nectar as well. That would be useful. Okay, 36. I think we can go again. 26. Oh, go on. Boo. That's very unfortunate. Right, probably should. Let's take the peafowl. We probably, if we do play it, we're probably going to skip the power. I think did we take food again? Yeah, we want to try and win the nectar in the grassland as well, but I don't see... I don't think we can get anything for enclosure builder unless something good comes up in the tray. As I say, we need double birds. Cisticula, Savannah Sparrow, that's what we need. And even then, we need some better birds to play. Hoopoo, well, that's not a ground nest bird, but it is a ornithologist bird, so we could think about that. But then we wouldn't be able to do our wetland plays though. I think when you got Blue Magpie, I think you probably want to go a little bit more minimalist in terms of plays. I mean, look at all this nectar. This is really nice. We'll just take a non-nectar. That's that? Yeah. 20, we'll go again. 30. Go on. Oh, that's really unlucky. Okay, we'll reset. Okay. Well, we'll get a double play. We'll take that. I mean, it's not a ground nest, but Spoon-billed Sandpiper is decent, but I don't think we'll go with that. It is a ground nest, but as I say, I'm pretty much giving up on the ground nest. So maybe we do Heron into Brahmani Kite and then play Peafowl in the grasslands. Can we even do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We have got the food for it, but then we won't have any food for the magpie. Well, we can take food again. Yeah. Great Blue Heron into Brahmani Kite. Does that? Yeah. I think that works. But we do also need the worms to play the Blue Wing Warbler with the Vagpalok, so that's something to think about. But we also want to spend this worm in the wetlands so that we can get those 2 good spots. But it depends on what you're doing. You're struggling for food. How many? 1, 2... Oh, you played Wilson's Snipe. Okay. You got food web, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Viticulturalist? Yeah, it's interesting. We don't need all this nectar to win the wetland nectar. We're already ahead there. It's the grassland. How far are we ahead in? Oh, 4. Okay. Yeah, we kind of want to spend 3 in the grass and then, and like the non-nectar in the wetlands, but do we take food again? I think we take food again, and we take the worm. I think we might end up not having any magpie foods. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 10 food minimum. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. But we need non-nectar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can get 1 more nectar, and the rest will be non-nectar, and we deny them the tree sparrow. I think that works. Okay, I think we'll stop there. I'm not feeling confident about this owl anymore. We'll take this grey warbler, get rid of it. We are going very late with this. My opponent could play something before me and ruin my plans here. We could have... they might be looking at... Yeah, so they're probably going to play a wetland bird and ruin my plans here. Because we waited too long for it, but... I wanted to use... Oh yeah, so we can't use... would it still go on the worm spot though? If we use, I'm pretty sure if we use nectar, it still allows us to put it on the worm spot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you're full in the grasslands, so we can draw the grasslands with the peafowl. We'll skip the power. We don't need to use it. Okay, Syrian warbler. Okay, we'll take that. So we can just use nectar here for these plays. We do. We do need to think about the magpie lark. Have we got enough eggs here? We do not. We haven't got any. We're not going to have any eggs if we do this. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, damn it! That was a miscalculation. We haven't got any way of getting eggs beyond laying eggs. Do we just forget about the magpie lark? Maybe we just forget about the magpie lark. Is that worth it? I think it kind of is. I mean, we've got this nectar now. We can't just not use it anymore. So, oh no, we can. You can cache it, of course. You can cache it on the magpie. How much do I care about doing this here? We are 5-5, so it would be quite good. Where's the peafowl gonna go? Well, we can put it here and link up this. Let's just do the peafowl for now. And yeah, maybe we just maybe we only play the Romany kite then, and we don't mind about the situation with the tokens. I mean, it would be extra caches from the magpie. So actually, I'm probably going to win the nectar anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it, skipping the heron so we can do the warbler. Because this essentially it adds 4, but it's only 3 because we're having to spend an extra egg on the kite, so it's really only 3 points, and the warbler is 6. So I think that we do get 1 extra egg, but I don't think that doesn't make a difference because we're still short. Are you going to lay eggs again? It's quite possible you are. It's quite possible. You haven't got any nectar left. You can lay eggs to still be alright on the scrub fowl. Maybe you will lay eggs again. But do I want to take that gamble? I don't think I do. I think I want to go for the safe play here. So let's do that. Let's just go for the safe play. do it, and we'll take. We still get a nice group of tokens. So that's still pretty good. Maybe we could have taken the other one to block them if they are going to play something else, but I think it's unlikely. Okay, so we're going to get 4 magpie caches, which is not incredible, but it's better than nothing. Right, Phil, are you going to actually do something for me here? You've essentially failed all 3 times because this bonus card was useless. Okay, you did lay eggs, so we could have done. So we've lost. I mean, we've lost 3 points, but then obviously it cost 2 food from the magpie to play this, so it's actually only 1 point. So maybe I don't know if it mattered for end of rounds or anything. I don't think it did. So yeah, I think I'm okay with it. So let's cash. Let's make sure we get rid of this nectar. We can't cash on the magpie itself, but we'll cash on these other birds, not the worms, because we need those for the blue wing warbler. Skip, please. And yeah, we'll hopefully Phil will do something for us here. Come on. Ah, no. He's very hot and cold, as old Phil, but we'll take that. Draw in the end of the round. And yeah, we'll play Warbler. This combination of Wagtail Warbler, it was okay. It didn't do amazing stuff for us. We got some decent enough stuff. I probably should have reset the tray a bit more. Maybe we would have seen more good stuff, but it was fine. But yeah, interesting calculations at the end. Blue Warbler goes in, very nice. And oh yeah, we didn't get any more, but we did get the biggest group, so that's good. So 8. That's pretty nice. Yeah, they did take this one, so maybe I don't think. Could I have taken that? Well, I could have done. I don't know. Can't think about it, but we did win 2 of the nectars and draw the other one. So let's go into the end of round, into the final scores. And yeah, it's a fun game. Lots of calculations. This duet board has so many more calculations to make now. Eggs is where we're going to be weak. But only 9 caches in the end. Not as much as you expect with a magpie, but it was fun. We are going to win the nectar, and we know we won the duets. So we can get the win. 137, which seems high to me. The duet boards will do that for you, and against 111. So there we go. Let's have a look. See. Well, oh wow, they did really well on bonus cards. Mechan Engineer. Yep. Okay, very nice. Forest Data Analyst. That's what explains the scrub file a bit. There we are. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Peach for a game, and I'll see you in another game soon, hopefully. Goodbye.